Have you ever felt like you notice things that other people seem to completely miss? A tiny change in someone's tone, a brief expression on someone's face, or the subtle emotional atmosphere in a room. Maybe you can sense when someone carries a quiet resentment, even if they never say it out loud. And at the same time, you might also notice the smallest acts of kindness, a gentle tone, a thoughtful gesture, a moment of genuine warmth. If this sounds familiar, you might be a highly sensitive person. Highly sensitive people often have a very strong awareness of emotional signals. Sometimes you can even sense the intention behind someone's words, not just what they said, but what they meant. Because of this, many sensitive people are also very empathetic. When someone around you is hurting, you don't just understand it intellectually. You can actually feel it. But this ability can also become exhausting, because when you're surrounded by strong emotions, it's easy to absorb them. You may feel happy when others are happy, but you may also feel heavy when someone around you is struggling. And after a while, you might start wondering, why does everything affect me so deeply? I used to feel very confused about this too. For a long time, I thought something was wrong with me. Why couldn't I just be a little less sensitive? But over time, I slowly realized something important. Sensitivity itself is not a flaw. In many ways, it can actually be a gift. Highly sensitive people often notice details that others overlook. They can understand people deeply. They can feel compassion very naturally. Trying to force yourself to become numb, to stop feeling so much, can sometimes feel like fighting against your own nature. And often that doesn't make people stronger. Sometimes it simply makes them feel less confident about who they are. So instead of trying to erase sensitivity, it can be much more helpful to learn how to live with it in a healthy way. From my own experience, there are a few small things that can really help. First, try to create an environment where you feel comfortable. Sensitive people are deeply affected by their surroundings. A calm and supportive environment can make a huge difference. Second, surround yourself with things you genuinely like. Highly sensitive people tend to notice details very strongly. So when the small things around you bring comfort, a favorite object, a warm light, a peaceful space, those details can create small moments of happiness throughout your day. Third, writing can be incredibly helpful. Many sensitive people have a lot of thoughts and emotional impressions every day. Writing them down in a journal can help your mind process them more gently. Fourth, it's important to protect your emotional energy. Highly sensitive people often absorb the emotional atmosphere around them. Spending time with joyful people can lift your mood, but spending too much time around negativity can slowly drain you. Empathy is a beautiful ability, but empathy should never mean abandoning your own well-being. Taking care of your own emotional needs is not selfish. For sensitive people, it's actually essential. Another thing that helped me was learning to redirect overthinking. Sensitive minds often think very deeply. Instead of using that energy to repeatedly analyze small interactions, it can help to use that same depth of thinking on things that truly matter. Creative ideas, personal growth, questions that deserve deeper reflection. In that way, the habit of thinking deeply can slowly become a strength rather than a burden. And finally, learning to accept imperfection is incredibly important. Life will always contain small misunderstandings, awkward moments, and imperfect situations. Highly sensitive people sometimes hold themselves to very high emotional standards. But it's okay if everything isn't perfect. It's okay if not every interaction goes smoothly. Sometimes the kindest thing you can do is treat yourself with the same understanding and compassion that you offer to others. Because sometimes being sensitive simply means that your mind experiences the world a little more deeply. And once you learn how to protect your energy, sensitivity can become one of your greatest strengths. If you consider yourself a highly sensitive person, I'm really curious. What situations drain your energy the most? Social gatherings, certain conversations, or being around strong emotions? Let me know in the comments.